So you can hear we've got a little bit of a problem with the European Audio Team turntable. This is a C major, and it's just a great turntable. But we've had it here in the shop for about 6 years. This one's our demo model that we've had for a long time. They're wonderful turntables. The Joe number 5 cartridge that's on there is spectacular. I've got it covered up with its stylus protector, and so I've got the cover off of it for right now. Just getting ready to work on this, but I wanted to let you know what that was going on. There's just a little bit of a scrape going on there. What happened was I was switching between. I was moving the belt on the pulley from the pulley for the 45s RPM to the 33 RPM, and I ended up doing something to the pulley. I know I got it caught a little bit. So what ended up happening was whenever I had the massive clamp on here, it was enough weight that it's causing the platter to touch the pulley on its rotation. So we got to get that figured out, get that taken care of. But the main thing is the pulley got moved a little bit, and it's an adjustable pulley, so we're going to get in there and adjust it. So let's go ahead and start taking things off of here. The main thing is let's get that weight off of there, and then we're going to take the album. What's interesting is the album by itself. Check this out. It'll scrape a little bit, but you'll notice that's not as much. So the weight of the clamp is actually altering that. And this is level. Believe me, that's one of the things I checked. I didn't realize that I'd really done that much when I do that pulley thing. I know I got it caught. I didn't really think about it, so I was checking level and all that kind of stuff. I was like, well, maybe the floor adjusted something. I didn't know what was going on. So we'll take off the platter here, and we're going to get into this here in just a few minutes. Take off the belt. And I probably ought to get something to remove the belt. I'll try not to get that belt. There we go. Get that belt off of there. And then you have the sub platter comes off of here. And we're going to adjust that little pulley. All right, I'll get into it here in just a second. So there is a very small... I've moved this. There's a very small flathead set screw in there, and that's what we're going to be adjusting. We're going to loosen that, lower the pulley just ever so slightly, and then dig into it. All right, so I'm going to get in here with my screwdriver. And that's a tough angle to hit. And it is tight. So I might have to come at this a little bit differently. I'm going to try this with my left hand from this angle. I've never actually adjusted one of these pulleys, so we'll see how this goes, huh? Like I said, it's a really small set screw. And I probably should have a little bit better lighting. There we go. It's going up and down, so you can see that. I'm going to adjust that. All right, we're going to give this a shot. Now, I've already put the belt back on. I've lowered the pulley a little bit. I'll tell you, it's a little bit of a booger of a job. I used a pretty small precision screwdriver to do that. It would be good, and that's what made it a booger of a job. If I would have had a longer precision screwdriver, it would have been a lot easier. So anyway, now you can already see that the belt is actually a lot lower on the sub platter. So I think it's gonna be pretty easy to see that it's gonna go ahead and work. But let's go ahead and try this out, and let me put the other components on, and we'll get going on this. All right, so let's go ahead and check it out. We've got the album on there, and let's see if we remember we had a little bit of a click or a scrape when it was going with just the album, but there's more when we put the clamp on. So here's the with just the album, and I hear no clicks or scrapes. Let's go ahead and put the weight on there. Got my fingerprints going around there. Nothing. All right, that's exactly what we want. So it's not a hard fix. I said it's a little bit of a booger just with the precision screwdriver if you got a small handle one. But you know, as far as conceptually, how hard is it to fix that? That's actually pretty easy. Time to go ahead and drop the needle on this thing and listen to some tunes.
Could we dance to phonographs of Jackie Wilson and make romance and talk of things to name our children? Could we drive all through the night just to watch the sunrise as we hide under overpasses, tornadoes pass us by? We lose ourselves